Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Saturday. Well, today is Mystery Saturday, so let's see what we're going to work on. Give it a little shuffle here and pick one. And the winner is... Whoops. Come back here. Ye Old Crow. And that is by Blackbird, I think. I'm not real sure. But we'll be back in a second to stitch on it. See you in a few. Alright, I am back. And this is Ye Old Crow. And it is by Heart and Hand. I'm so sorry. Cecilia Turner. Yeah. So, as you know, I'm using... Well, you might know. No. It's been a while since I've stitched on this. But I'm using a variegated color. Let's see. And it is 111 for the letters. And then I'm just using my own colors because I wanted it to be more colorful and more, excuse me, more autumn-y looking. So I haven't finished the pumpkins down here. We're getting there. Hang on, I got to get my space made here so I know what I'm doing. And this is 16 count. I think it's called Vintage Country Mocha from, oh goodness gracious, Zweigart. So, we'll see. We will see. Well, this is just not real. I just got a little piece to do this on, and it's real close up to the edge. So there's not much material to it. So yesterday went kind of funky. I was expecting to work until 6, and my boss came in, and she's changed the schedule, so I convinced her that I needed 3 days off. So she let me have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off because next week my schedule will change, and I'll work Monday 10 to 6, and then I'll have my 2 nights from 2 to 9. So, yay. And then I'll have 4 days off in a row. Woohoo! Fun times. So I went and I dropped off the, what do you call it? The coffee table that I was getting rid of at the thrift store. Because they take furniture, just a little bit of furniture. They don't have too much. And, yeah. So I got rid of that, went to the grocery store, went to the post office, and nothing there. So, I still have to go today to the post office. Oops. And my daughter and her family, they're all going bowling. I don't think my shoulder could handle another episode of bowling, so I'm not going. I'm going to stay at home and not do too much of anything. I finally got a few things put on my shelf, but I haven't really decided. I've got a bunch of cross-stitch books and books that are, you know, like big, you know, how, I don't know, I can't even think of who used to make books. Let's call it Better Homes and Gardens for lack of what they are. But they're about the size of a flat, oh, for pity's sake, flat cookbook. And, yeah. So I wanted to put them on the bottom shelf because it's a lot taller than most anything else. I didn't even bring my coffee over here. Do you see what kind of a day we're having already? So, yeah. But I'm excited that I only work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That means I won't have to work the weekend, which is fine for me. So I can hardly wait. But it'll be a change, so that's good. Maybe this summer I can get to some yard sales, and we'll see how well that goes. But, oh, this color that I'm using, did I tell you, is 919. It's kind of a dark bittersweet color. It's really pretty. But I picked some, what do you call it? Fall-looking colors. So that'll help. I gotta count. Hang on. Okay, I just make sure it wasn't too far. So last night I got out my new sulky threads, and I started a little bitty blackbird. I don't know what it's called. It was in the blue book, the Sewing Club book. I love that book. But it's going to be about that big. You know, it's not too bad. So, just want to see what that sulky looks like, and I'm using the other end of that Monaco fabric since it's not going to be very big. And see how it goes. I was watching, oh, what are they called? Stitchin' the Dream on FlossTube. They're so funny. They're hysterical. And she got inspiration too because it was so beautiful and she saw it on Ellen. Oh yeah, fun times. Now if I'd been smart, I'd have done this a different way, but we're gonna see here. Anyway, one of them had that new pattern by Rosewood Manor. It's called Oh Feathers. So I went to 123 Stitch, right? No problem getting the pattern. And it calls for all sulkies. I'm like, okay, I can do that. And it called for 32 count. I could do 28. No big deal. Yeah. Then I went to get the sulkies. They were out of every dang one of them. And why did I do that way? Oh my goodness. I know, guys. I'm telling you. Oh well, we can get it fixed. So yeah, they were out of every one of the sulky threads for that. And they do have the pattern Oh Feathers, because it's a, what do you call it? It's a peacock. On sale. I don't know, $2 or $3 off. I'm not real sure. It didn't look real close. I was more about, oh great, it's using sulky, great. Yeah, well, that'll be a hot moment. I'm telling you. That's why I really don't like, what do you call it? Market. Or anything connected with Market, because it takes forever. I gotta see, hang on. To get anything that's brand new. And I wasn't about the pre-ordering stuff. So, yeah. Fun times. So, it's on my thing. I just thought that peacock, it was cute. I just love the expression on his face. So, know that that's out there. We might not get it started until summer. Somewhere. So, we'll see. And of course, I don't have any of the sulky colors, I don't believe, to even start it if I bought the pattern and the material. It doesn't take a real big, huge piece. I mean, it's like, we'll call it 10 by 10-ish, somewhere in there. I know it's like an odd thing. It's like 10 by 13 or something. But it takes a small piece of even weave, because I'm assuming that there's some over one parts. I have no idea. This one that I started last night, whoops, got that backwards, dagnabbit. I started last night, was supposed to be 1 over 1, and I'm like, no, not on 28 count. So, yeah. So, oh well. I'm just doing it 1 over 2, because I'm using the sulkies. But I'm really liking it. It's not very difficult, and it's not very big. And today I'm going to try to get the, oh, I told you I had to put the holly berries in on the little ornament, and hopefully I can finish it this weekend and get the, what do you call it, the beading put in it, because there's not that many beads, maybe 10 that I'll have to put in there. But I'll get it finished, but not fully finished. We'll have a fully finishing video so you can see me limp through that. I'm telling you. Okay, hang on. Gotta look again. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Oh, look at that. We got that just right. Now, we need to go over here. But yeah, I just wanted it, since it was a Halloween-y thing, I wanted this to have Halloween-y colors. Or autumn colors. But I just love that crow. He is too cool for school. And of course I put that in the wrong place, I think. It's kind of hard to do this on the edge. I don't know that I would do it in hand. I'm not real good at doing stuff in hand unless it's the pre-stamped, because I just pull my stitches too tight. I have too tight of a gauge. Gotta have 5 there. So that's why I don't stitch in hand. I know some people do, but they must have a lighter touch than me. Sorry, I gotta turn it this way because I can't see what I'm doing. So that's my big agenda for the weekend. Not much else going. Alright. Now we got to get rid of that, and there's nothing else there. Oops. Hang in there, guys. We're getting there. So we got that little corner. I don't know what happened right there, but something must have got caught somewhere. Would you please tighten up? I'm using one of these plastic hoops that I got from, oh, I believe it was Walmart. Now, I did order some plastic like this. I can't remember, but I've had better hoops from Walmart. I was just picking up a few. I don't know why. It just seems like it's crooked. Okay. Now, I do have parts that are double colors. I don't know if I can bring you down and show you. This is what I was talking about the other day. See how this K is made? It's like I've done this, and the thread has, well, that's not a good example. Hang on. So I took one strand and I did like that, so now it's like stitched like that instead of stitching one whole piece, you know, in one. Okay, you can take 2 out, 16 count, so I use 2 strands, DMC. Hang on. Get that off of there. Then I can work with it. So if I use it one way, it's going to make a whole bunch of letters this way in the brown, and then the gold, and then down to a lighter color. But if you take one strand and fold it over, it's going to look like it's two colors. So I kind of did a little of both. So it's all right. It kind of makes it variegated, and it's spread out over a big thing, big area. But if I was doing a big, huge piece like Forevermore, or, you know, something to that effect, I would want it consistently, like these are a solid color right here until you hit that Q, and then these are pretty much in here is like the one strand curled, you know, that makes it look like each stitch is two colors. Does that make sense? Jeez. Boy, I hope I explained that. So, I never thought of it, you know, because I really didn't have too much experience with using variegated thread. So, oh well. Just saying. So it's something to consider, guys. If you ever use variegated thread, think about it a hot moment. Now, my only problem is if you have to frog it out, then you got to get a case-specific piece of thread. Like if it was brown, you wouldn't want to put the other color. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it gets a little fussy there. So what else did I work on yesterday? Oh, I got out with the needle. I got out inspiration, actually. And it was like, nope, this is too much counting today. Not happening. So I got out with the needle, too. And worked on it a little bit. Or with, no. Yeah, with the needle, too. And, yeah, that's about all I worked on. And then I started that other one last night, about 12:30, because, you know, I couldn't stand it that sulky was just sitting there, and it was looking so blackbird. Had to have something, because I knew those colors would go with a blackbird pattern. You know, and I just pulled, and it didn't call for even, DMC. Does that make sense? I'm trying to figure out what we're doing here. So, yeah, issues and problems. That was yesterday, but I did get a little start. And I'm really liking that mushroom colored Lagana 28 count. And I'm really liking 28 count. I never thought that I would be that person. And I saw a pattern the other day, and it called for, I think it was 28 count linen. Not ready to go there. And I sure wish I'd get my trees patterns from Italy. I realized I got 4, but oh, they did ship the Dutch Beauty, because I was about ready to cancel it, but didn't happen. They shipped it, so it said it should be here by the 22nd. You know, we'll see. So, fun times. had to count where I was going here. We don't want to mess this up. Really don't want to have to frog anything. So I'm about done watching, what do you call it? Grey's Anatomy. I'm to the last season. What are you doing over there? She's just up, down. She can't decide where she wants to be. Yes, we'll go on a road cruise here in a little bit. She likes to get in the car and drive. Okay, there is another stitch right there. And there's just 2 letters, so we've got this part done, so we're working on the M and N. I don't know if this is right or wrong. I'm not real sure. So I'll have to go back and count that, but there's something wrong right there, between those 2 letters. Like, this is so much bigger than that. I don't know if I miscounted something or whatever, but we'll figure it out. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. But I would like to get that other, what do you call it? Christmas ornament done today. Like I said, it's not that big a deal. I just gotta get the deer done. And it's it's not a solid color. It's got like a saddle on it, if you will. Something draped over its middle section. So it's in a couple different colors, but other than that, it's just a plain color. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I do like this variegated color. And it kind of has all the same colors. You know, it pulls it all together. Kind of, sort of. And I wanted to try variegated, so here we are. We're trying. And then I have to go back and put all that stupid little, where is it? Vine part in. Oh yeah, it's special. But first I gotta figure this out. I just gotta figure out what's happening and what's not happening. So we'll see. We'll see. Not a big deal. It is, because I can't see my pattern now. I covered it all up. Alright, we got all that done. So, yay. No other big plans. I really don't need any more thread as far as that goes, which is nice. So those are the 2 patterns that I've been working on, and the rest I'm thinking about. I don't know. That O feathers, oh my god. It looks a little iffy. How's that? I got some iffy things in my brain. It's like, so how many stupid specialty stitches is going to be in that? Has anybody gotten that O feathers yet? Because it looks like a mess on the way to happen for me. I can just forget it as easily as I found it. If it's got 900 specialty stitches or something in it. I'm sure there's 1 over 1. I'm convinced of that. And there looks like maybe some back stitching. I'm not real clear. So we'll see. Huh. Well. Oh, goodness. Well, guys, I think that's going to be about it today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We will see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.